guys. I hope you're all keeping very well and still enjoying the sunshine. And I thought I'm going to make another video today. And this video is still about getting your property, but how to get your property. So we've talked about getting your property from a compliant sourcer, but there are two more ways you can get your property. So to start that rent to rent business. So the second method would be to get your property from a letting agency, and the third method would be to get your property directly from the landlord. Now for these two methods, I would strongly recommend that you set up your business first, have a business email set up as well, get your business card, so it makes you look more professional, and when you present yourself, then it just gives you that credibility and it'll give you that extra confidence. Now before you go and approach any agents, my advice would be think about all the benefits you are going to give to the landlord and to them. Write down all those points and do a little rehearsal at home, in front of the mirror, just so it gives you that extra bit of confidence. When you will go and introduce yourself, then you can tell them all the benefits that they can have if they rent this property or their properties to you, or if they can convince the landlord to rent the properties to you. So yeah, so that's a second method. Now the third method is to get your property directly from a landlord. So if you can remember, I said that the properties which will be best suited for this type of business model would be an HMO property. An HMO property is a property where there is a license in place which will then allow you to rent rooms on an individual basis to different individuals. So to how do you find out where the landlords are, or how do you get to contact those landlords? So you really need that list, don't you? So to get that list, all you need to do is to go on your local authority's website, if that's where you are thinking of starting your business, of course. So for me, it would be newcastle.gov.uk, and then I would do a search and I would look for HMO property list in Newcastle, and it's a PDF file, and it should just bring up that file. All you need to do is download that file, and that will have loads of information. But sometimes you will find that the list is not really available online. That's because maybe they are doing some amendments or they are updating that list. So all you need to do in that case, just give them a ring, ask them to either email or post it to you. Now I do know that some local authorities have started to charge for the list. Well, my local authority, when I asked for it last time, they were still giving it for free. So but there is a possibility wherever you live they may charge for the list. Yeah, so just bear that in mind. Now that list will have loads of information for you. It will have HMO property addresses, it will have license holder's name, the HMO license expiry date, a number of rooms, and also it'll tell you that the property is licensed for how many people, because sometimes you will find that the number of rooms and the number of people that can stay in that property, who can stay in that property, will not match. For example, it might be a 6-bedroom property, but it will only have license for 5 people, and the reason for that is the 6th room is not big enough. It doesn't meet the minimum size criteria to be classed as a room, which is 6.51 square meters. So once you've got that list, then that gives you loads of information, and then all you need to do is to send out letters to these landlords and just wait for their reply. Now there are many companies who can get the letters ready. You can choose the layout and font size and everything, and they will send the letters out to you, so you can use them or you can do them yourself. Some people use bright colored envelopes because they feel that if they're using bright colored envelopes, they will help, because then landlord cannot miss them, and they'll not be overlooked. So yeah, try, there is no harm. The other way to approach these landlords directly would be via online portals. Now, many times what happens, these landlords advertise their properties directly. They don't go to a letting agency, and the platforms where they advertise directly are mainly platforms like Gumtree, Spare Room, Open Rent, Facebook Marketplace, or even local, shops, supermarkets, local newspapers, and even on Facebook, there are some, groups, landlord groups, where landlords advertise their properties actively. And if you manage to find, those type of adverts anywhere, then you have then got that freedom that you can contact them directly, and you can introduce yourself and explain all the benefits they can have by renting it directly to you, because they're not really paying it to a letting agent. On the contrary, you are taking the property and you're guaranteeing them a set rent, so they don't need to worry about any voids or management, or dealing with difficult tenants and all that. So write down all the points, prepare a letter, if that's the route you are going to take. Prepare a template, and then you can work on it, and then you can send out those letters. Yeah. And you can also advertise yourself as well on various portals. You can run your own ads on Facebook. You can or you can advertise yourself on Gumtree. You can advertise yourself or your service in the local shops, or even in local newspapers. So there are many ways you can directly try and contact the landlords and ask them to lend the property or let the property to you. So you will give them that guaranteed rent. And the benefit of, if you manage to do that, the benefit of that would be that you are not paying a middle person any fee. You are able to negotiate the rent and everything directly with them, so you have got that direct connection. You can create that bond, that relationship with them. And many times you will find that these landlords will have more than one properties, and once you've created that good rapport with them, then it'll be very easy to get other properties for them, or they may know someone else in their friend circle or in their family who has got properties as well. So that's the benefit of going directly to the landlord. Yeah. So these are all different ways, but you where you can get the properties. But if anything you want to discuss about further, or you want me to give you more information, then just get in touch with me, reach out to me, and I'll try my very best to help. And very soon I'll see you in my next video. Thank you. Bye.